Zlatan is obviously here and available for selection tomorrow, but could we ask, first of all, your reaction to losing him for 3 games due to suspension?
No reaction. I don't have a reaction. He plays tomorrow. And I don't comment about the domestic decision.
Arthur Nanyan from Russian newspaper. Jose, what can you say about Henrik Mkhitaryan? Is he fit enough to play for full game tomorrow? And will he play or not?
Well, it's still hard for me to believe that we are going to play tomorrow. I know that we have to, but it's hard for me to believe that we are going to play tomorrow in that field, if you can call it a field. And I don't know which team to play, really. I don't know which team I'm going to play. I don't know if Mkhitaryan is going to play. I don't know. I have now a lot to think, because I was expecting something more playable in a very similar pitch in the summer in China. We and Manchester City, we decided not to play, but it looks like we have to play.
Jose, did you ask UEFA to delay this match or move it? And have you got any concerns about players getting injured as a result of the pitch?
I didn't have any contact with anyone until now. I just had a quick contact with one gentleman from UEFA when I was looking at the pitch. And when I told him about my concernings, the gentleman just told me the players are insured. If something happened, no problem.
Yesterday you contact with Russian supporters and you signed a lot of shirts, a lot of flags to the supporters. It's your usual practice, or you don't respect any supporters from other cities, just like Russia?
I try to do. I think I represent myself, but I represent even more Manchester United. So every time we travel abroad, I think it's a duty to give something to the people. Of course, I cannot be there for 1 hour. Of course, I cannot be signing everyone. But at least you try to show some respect, which was what I was trying to do.
Jose, the UEFA official obviously said your players are insured, so if they get injured, it's no problem. But the reality is the insurance doesn't matter. If you get a player injured on that pitch with so many games as you've got coming up and you lose him for 4 or 5 games, that's a big, big issue. Is there absolutely nothing you can do as a club in terms of changing the fixture?
I don't know. I really don't know. I was analyzing these very good opponents that we didn't speak yet about them. But I was analyzing these very good opponents in their previous matches. And in the previous matches against Bayern, Ajax, Atletico Madrid, in all these matches, it looked for me a very playable pitch. And I was very surprised with what I found here today.
Question. So one over here and then one over here.
Thank you. I'm Iranian journalist. Mr. Mourinho, Sardar Azmoun Rostov, Iranian sticker war scored against Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid in Champions League, play in front line in Rostov. Do you have a program to control him?
I don't even know if he plays. I think Rostov has 4 attacking players, especially 3 of them that are all of them very dangerous. So I don't know who is going to play. Maybe plays Pozol, maybe plays the big strong boy that played against me when he was at Rubin Kazan. I don't know who they play. I know they are dangerous. I know they defend with 10 players. They defend with everybody in front of their goal. And then they are very dangerous in counter-attack. And all the attacking players are good players.
Last question.
Jose, sorry,
Последний вопрос.
just back on the pitch. We've not had a chance to see it yet, Jose. Is it frozen hard with no grass, or has it been relayed like Beijing? Can you just describe what it's like?
Beijing.
So it's soft and the turfs are giving.
Professional player, how difficult is it to play on a surface when you might get injured? How difficult is it to play 100% knowing that the surface could cause you a problem?
Yeah, that's what I just mentioned. The pitch is not good, maybe for safety as well, but that's not what you have to get in your mind. You have to be fully concentrated and focused on the game. And in the end, it's not an excuse for us. We want to win here. We want to try to play a good game, and that's what we're here for. And that's the most important thing, I think.
Hi, Richard.
What do you make of them? Have you spoken to any of your Dutch friends about them and their strengths?
Not yet, but we analyze them as well ourselves. So we know what they're capable of. We know that they have a good run in the stadium as well. I believe 31 games, and only one loss. So we don't have to underestimate them. We know what their qualities are, but we have to go from our own qualities, from our own game, from our own perspective, and yeah, that's what we want. We don't have to look at the opponent that much. Of course, we analyze them. We know their strengths, we know their weaknesses, and that's how we go into the game.
In February of this year, in BBC, there was a film about the army of Russian hooligans that the supporters in Russia, they are preparing to be the special hooligans to participate in World Cup 2018. So are you aware about this, and do you really think that it's dangerous? What do you think?
Sorry, it's not something that Daley would talk about. It's not. So we're here to talk about the game on Thursday. So he's back in the squad now.
Yeah, we're very happy Mickey is back. He's a great player with a lot of qualities. So of course we're happy that he's back on the pitch again with us. So yeah, very happy. Feels very good. Mickey is a very smart player. You can always reach him. He's always a player who make good runs. And yeah, what I said, it's a pleasure to play with him. A lot of quality.
So your manager is a special one, and do you know our manager of our team and how you can evaluate Kurban Durdiyev?
How are you?
Kurban Durdiyev is the manager of FC Rostov.
To be honest, I'm not know the manager of Rostov very well, so I don't have any comments about it.
And do you know his strong points as a strong sides like a manager?
We look at the strong and the weakness of the team we're playing against. So if you talk about that, yes, then we know, especially about the manager. To be honest, I don't know him that good. So yeah, that's what I can say about it.
Is it okay for you to get here a draw and in Old Trafford to win at Rostov, or is it another objective that your head coach has?
I think the most important that they're here to win. We want to get a good result, but in your mind the game is over 2 games, so you have to be smart and adapt in the game if that's needed. There's always a second leg at home, so we are aware of that. But of course, the first thing here is that we want to win and score a goal. That's the most important thing. But of course, in your mind, you always know there is a second game to play, and yeah, that will be at home. So that's how we look at it.